Hey, how you doing, brothers and sisters? This is a broadcast from a Facebook Live recap from April 7th, 2018. Just some thoughts for you, and particularly I was having a discussion about the Holcomb syndrome, and essentially what the Holcomb syndrome is is a is a reliance on your oppressor. And in my traffic checking department, I've been putting up like really a big fight, and a little bit disturbing to see in the traffic checking department that the Holcomb syndrome is a reality over there, where they feel they have to have a reliance on their oppressor, and particularly throwing parties and things like that for a department manager whom where a lot of the problems predicates from. Look up the Holcomb syndrome. It's a it's very educational. We want to talk about prejudices also, and with the prejudices that we see, it's not only white against black, but it's also black against white, and we have to really come together as a union. And in order for us to really be together as a union, we have to really eliminate the prejudices that's around. A lot of people use the race card, especially when running for political office. If it's a Jewish thing, if it's a white thing, if it's a black thing, we're all using the race card, and it's a little bit ridiculous and redundant. And we have to eliminate the uses of racial cards in order to run for political office, because it doesn't really help build the union up by fighting and saying, listen, that guy's this, that guy's racist this, that guy's racist that. The divide in our union and why is essentially have to do with a lot of the prejudices, and it has to also do with the fact that we're a blanket union and we cover a lot of different titles. Each division has different wants and different needs, and you can't always get the different wants and the different needs addressed in a contractual climate. But you know, it's very important that we just understand that we're a union, and that unions are under attack in this country. It's not only in this city; it's in this country, and that's the real reality check that we have to know. That the reality is that unions are under attack, and we have to band together, young, old, and men, women of all ages and all sex. We have to be together, because the union is our fight in order to bring about equality and changes on the job. Now, young brothers and young sisters out there who's just coming on this job, I hope you can view this message. Let us know that we embrace our young brothers and sisters, but just understand that experience matters in a lot of different things, because um, a, a, a lot of people want to go out here as if they know more than a person who has 20 something years on the job. It sounds good. It even sounds like a good argument in the swing room tables, but it's just not the reality. The reality is that experience matters. If especially if I'm a bus operator or even a bus mechanic, and I turn the wrench or I operate the bus a certain way, or I know basically the rules of the road, the rules of 19A, things that happened in the past. If I know those things and then I apply what I know in the past to let management know that they can't make these movements, a person who doesn't have that time on a job will go in and maybe say, well, they can make those movements because they wasn't around in the past to address those situations. And with that being said, young brothers and sisters, come out to your union meetings and learn a little bit more about the struggles and the fights that go on. Not all of these messages could come out in a shop gate setting in a depot. They have to be done in a division meeting, and that's where we make business of the local. We make business of the division, and move the agenda of our membership forward. Not the agenda of the officers, but the agenda of the membership. Now, with that being said, I close by saying I love y'all all. Be safe, and we all matter. Be safe.